beautiful Waikiki. Today we are broadcasting live from Waikiki, and right behind me you can see Waikiki Beach. And I will show you some more of Waikiki and give you a little bit information about Waikiki and the hotels, the restaurants that are down here. And well, let's jump right in. To the left here, this is Waikiki Beach. You can see the surf rentals over there. And the beach, as you can see, is right next to the road. This is Kalakaua. Kalakaua is one of the main roads that we have down here in Waikiki. It's pretty busy throughout the whole day. In the morning it gets very loud because then we have all the trucks coming in that deliver for the restaurants and the hotels. So if you're staying in Waikiki, and you can see there's hotel after hotel after hotel, if you stay in Waikiki, I highly recommend that you try to get one of the upper floors of your hotel because it will get loud throughout the whole day, and it will calm down at night. But you can see you have all the trolley buses down here. You can actually buy a ticket for a week or a couple days, and then the trolley is kind of a hop on hop off system, so you can just hop on the trolley and they will take you all everywhere in Waikiki. They will take you to Ala Moana. So this is what you can do to get around here in Waikiki, or you just take the bus, which is also a possibility, and it's really cheap. Bus ticket is only well, a day passes right now. We have January 2018. The day passes $5.50. So Waikiki, as you can see, hotel after hotel after hotel. I hope you can understand me. It's a little windy today and it's a little overcast, as you can see over there. So hopefully it's not too bad with the winds. So Waikiki has more than 180 hotels, which means that it is super busy down here. And even though there's so many hotels, there is still the prices of the hotels are still pretty expensive. If you want to, if you're on a budget, what I recommend is try to get a vacation rental, which might be the cheaper option for you instead of staying in the big hotels here in Waikiki. One of the nicest hotels that we have here is the one that you can see right there. This is the Moana Surfrider Hotel. The Moana Surfrider Hotel is also the oldest hotel that we have here in Waikiki. It was built in 1901. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. And it was the first hotel that was ever built down here in Waikiki. Actually, the first hotel that was in Hawaii. If you find the time, what you can do is you walk right in, go up to the first floor. On the first floor, they have a little museum, and they can show, or you will see pictures and videos of what Waikiki used to look like back in the days. Down here in Waikiki, you find a lot of restaurants, you find a lot of hotels, and this is where most of the tourism industry takes place. We have more than 9 million tourists that come and visit Hawaii every single year, so it is really, really busy. Some of the good restaurants you have here, one I would like to point out is Duke's Waikiki. Duke's Waikiki is down there in the Outrigger Waikiki Hotel. Really cool hotel, and also a pretty good restaurant. The Duke's restaurant, Duke's in Waikiki, has a good bang for the buck, so to speak. And every Sunday they have a party. It's called Duke's on Sundays. And that's when they have a really cool live band that plays there. So I highly recommend check out the party on Sundays. Duke's on Sundays, really, really cool. If you want to get in touch with the locals, that is definitely a good place to hang out. You can see all the shops here. To the left, to the right, there's International Marketplace, which was redone recently in 2016, reopened in 2017. And you have a bunch of newer restaurants there, and very upscale, but still very nice. We're passing by the Cheesecake Factory now, and the Cheesecake Factory over there is also a pretty good restaurant, huge portions, and if you want to eat there, especially dinner time, try to make a reservation. I'm not even sure if they do that because they have so many walk-ins, and people usually sit here on the wall and wait for a table. So if you want to eat there at the Cheesecake Factory, make sure to come early, especially for dinner. They don't only have cheesecake, they have really good food there too, but yeah, definitely we should try the cheesecake over there. So here's for the ladies, Jimmy Choo, we have Omega, we have Apple stores here, we have within 8 miles we have 3 Apple stores. I've never seen that before. And then we're just going down the strip a little further while I'll tell you more about Waikiki. Right now we have about 180 hotels down here. I think I mentioned that. When you look up there, this is a bar. Bar is called Sky Waikiki. Really cool bar, good drinks there, nice view all over Waikiki, especially at night. Friday night we have the fireworks, so you should go there early and try to get a table there or a nice spot at the bar to check out the fireworks. And right above, right there, there's a restaurant. The restaurant is called Top of Waikiki, and is the only revolving restaurant that we have here in Waikiki. Right here, there's the bus. As mentioned before, pretty cheap way to get around the whole island. So if you don't want to go for a rental, then the bus is definitely a good way. So, sorry about that. The hotels down here in Waikiki, there's only a few hotels that have direct beach access. One of them is the Moana Surfrider that we just saw. The Royal Hawaiian is another one. That was the second hotel that was built here in 1927. So those are some of the hotels that have a direct beach access. The Hilton Hawaiian Village has direct beach access. Most of the hotels we have here are a little bit further away from the beach, so you either have to cross the road or you know, walk like a block or two. Waikiki is pretty much a gigantic shopping mall, as you can see here behind me. Lots of shops, plenty of restaurants, plenty of good food. If you feel like having sushi, Doraku Sushi is right there. Doraku Sushi, definitely a good spot. They do have a great happy hour as well, and they do have a great happy hour as well at Doraku Sushi, so I highly recommend that if you want to try sushi. What else is there to say about Waikiki? I mentioned some of the hotels, I mentioned some of the restaurants that we have here. If you want to eat a little bit cheaper but still very good quality, you have to go outside of Waikiki. Of course, because we are kind of in the epicenter of the tourism here, everything is a little bit more expensive. If you want to eat local, there's 2 spots that I highly recommend for fish, for example. One spot is called Ahi Assassins. Really cool spot. Just find it on Yelp or Google it. Ahi Assassins. It's about 10-minute drive outside of Waikiki. Definitely worth it if you want to try fresh poke. Poke is rice, and then on top there's raw tuna. Really good, really good fish. And then another place, if you like cooked fish, is Fresh Catch. Fresh Catch is also a little bit outside of Waikiki, so just take the bus or grab an Uber or a cab, and then you can check out Fresh Catch. Really good spot for fresh fish. So we covered food, we covered the hotels, shopping down here in Waikiki. I showed you all the big spots here, all the brands are out here. And then for people from Australia, they love to come and shop out here. We have Ross Dress for Less, which is on Seaside Avenue. So that's where you get a lot of like cheap clothing, brand clothing. And if you guys want to hang out at a mall, that is the Ala Moana Shopping Mall. Ala Moana Shopping Mall is about half a mile outside of Waikiki. More than 340 shops. Biggest outdoor shopping mall in the United States. So if you want to shop, that's definitely a good spot to go. You can take the bus or even walk. It's not that far, maybe 15-20 minute walk from Waikiki. That's it for today. Just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of Waikiki. This is what it looks like. It is not the little hut at the beach anymore, so you can see plenty of hotels, and definitely worth a visit. If you want it a little bit more quiet, then I highly recommend get a vacation rental outside of Waikiki, maybe even up on the North Shore. That's where it is quieter and not as crowded. So I would just want to give you another view of Waikiki, and then this is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and aloha from Hawaii.